20 funniest moments in MMA and boxing. The combat sports never dishearten us from the little funny and exciting moments. In combat sports, when some moments are too intense to watch, some bring out a smile on our faces. Considering we have so much on our platter, let's jump right into the 20 funniest moments in MMA and boxing. 20. The Thanos twinkling. You may have seen many types of victory celebrations, but I bet this is something you haven't seen. We've got a Thanos lover here. The movie character was good, but this fighter took it to another level. When he won the match, he brought out the infinity gauntlet while jumping like a monkey. Do you know what the comical part is? It's that even it lights up when he touches the middle stone. See it for yourself.
Page has the infinity stones! He is turning all of his opponents to dust!
19. Lower kick goes wrong. Fails are something that we see a lot of in every sport, but in MMA and boxing it becomes a historical event, just like this MMA fighter. He tries to go for the head with a creative flying back kick, but fails and lands on the ground. That's when the other fighter also tries to do something creative, but he successfully blocks his way. To get the complete idea, let's jump into the clip. 18. MMA turned into wrestling. It's just like wrestling. Anyways, the following up match was concretely turned into a wrestling match. They did a little hand-to-hand combat, and then the fighter in black shoved him over the ropes. But he couldn't control himself, and both the fighters went right through the ropes and landed on a table. Let's take amusement from the clip.
To the jab. Oh my goodness me!
That was
17. Is it the Joker or Pennywise? We've seen some interesting fights and a face-off before the fight, but the fighter here wants to scare his opponent away, so he goes to the face-off with a Joker mask. But instead of scaring anyone, he made a clown out of himself. But hey, I want you to decide whether he was the Pennywise or the Joker right after this clip. So what do you think about the mask?
Baseball, guys.
16. Thanks ref is the fighter. This is something we frequently get to see whenever a fighter gets a severe beating. Don't know what I'm talking about? Well, the fighter in black gets severe punches to the head and gets knocked out. But when the referee is checking him up, he misunderstands him for the fighter and attacks him. After that, he also tries to choke him from behind. Sometimes I pity the referees who get beaten for free. Let's get witty from the clip.
Over the rear naked choke on Brandon Gallows. This is serious.
15. I'll beat you with this. While some bring infinity gauntlets for the celebration, the fighter brought this to a face-off. I don't know what that is, but it's soft and can easily be broken. That's why the other fighter just ignores and lets him do anything he wants, even after hitting him 3 times with it. The arbitrate, on the other hand, stops him from doing so. Let's take a look at it. 14. The weight faker. I know a lot of MMA fighters do that when they face off before the match. Some will try to gain weight by putting stuff in their underwear, but the upcoming fighter wants to lose weight. He wants to be appeared light-weighted, so when he stands on the scale, he tries hard to put his one foot on the floor. But they catch him. Let's see him faking his weight. 13. Let's rock and roll, baby. Martial arts. The fighters were waving with the vibes of rock and roll when one fighter goes for the other leg while clinging to each other. They do an infinite number of rolling on the ground while going for each other's legs. Let's get amused from the original clip. 12. Let's take a small tour. The following fighters were tired from fighting, so they agreed to take a look around. No, I'm just kidding. This is not what happened. The real scenario was that the fighters were kicking and punching at a slow pace. That's when the fighter in black holds off his foot over the ropes and delivers a spinning kick. As a result, they fly off the ring together. See for yourself for a better understanding of the scene.
That's just hitting the target more often. Oh, and both fighters go out of this. It's a huge victory.
11. The slap of the face. The following face-off is so wrong. The fighter in black rushes over to the other with aggression. After trying to thrust his opponent away, his guy comes up to save the day. But as the cocky is pushed away, he delivers a slap right to his face. This is so wrong. But hey, let's enjoy the clip anyway. 10. A unique entry. Watching fighters getting into the ring can be fun if they do something exciting. Hey, what about dancing? Well, not many fighters do that, but here we've got a fighter for you. He's making an imposing entry with remarkable dance skills. I don't know he did this out of his stubbornness or something, but this is so much fun watching fighters making an entry with a grand dance. Here's the clip. 9. Oh, didn't see that one coming. No matter what, you should never underestimate your opponent. This is a lesson the fighter had to learn the hard way. He thought he can easily knock off his opponent, so he ran towards him and was just about to jump to deliver a deadly kick. The other fighter delivered a tough jab right to his jaw. This punch left him stunned on the floor. Let's take a look at the scene. 8. Copying Muhammad Ali gone wrong. Not everyone can copycat the greatest boxer, Muhammad Ali, but no matter what, this fighter was trying hard to be a copycat. This fight goes wrong when instead of hitting his rival, the fighter accidentally hits the referee. But then later that match, the fighter changes his style to the greatest boxer, Muhammad Ali. This scene is worth watching more than anything.
Surely, fuck! Someone get that ref out of there! And also turns into fucking Neo from the Matrix! The ref has to...
7. The crazy one. There are very few fighters who like showing off their crazy side. After knocking his opponent out in the wild, he becomes insensible. He runs towards the cage and performs a Spider-Man pose by clinging to the cage. I guess he wants to be the new Spider-Man? The other thing he executed was shouting. But I'm not even mentioning how he yelled at the announcer. See for yourself. 6. Kicking while win the match. Let's take this fighter for example. After a successful counter, he wanted to deliver a quick punch because the adrenaline was rushing in his veins from all the crowd roaring, but the other fighter was quick and responsive. He delivered a deadly jab, knocking him out completely. Let's not make it theoretical. 5. The heck with the safeguard. This is exactly 1 in a million moments. We don't always get to see the leg in between safeguard getting untied. When the fighter delivered a low kick, his safeguard just got untied. He was then helped by his team member. This was extraordinary. Hey, the original clip always helps out. 4. An unsuccessful cheap shot. Cheap shots are unbearable in MMA and boxing. Some fighters like playing dirty, just like this one. His opponent was coming to him for the glove touch, but he suddenly reaches out to deliver a flunky punch. But the other fighter was fast and successfully avoided his foxy move. Let's see the real case scenario. 3. Tapped out of the match. This is something I've never experienced. It was the middle of the match when a fighter tapped out. They were clinging to each other when the fighter had enough of it and walked out. When the referee tried to ask him why he did that, he jumped off the cage and walked away as if nothing happened. Let's experience this comical move. 2. The belt belongs to me. The challengers go out and brag about the champion that they're going to get the title from him, but this fighter took it to a whole new level. During the face-off, when the champion was given his belt, the challenger tried to snatch it away from him.
Tomorrow in the co-main events, the challenge.
1. Another went off the stage. The last of our list is something incredible. Without anyone interfering, the fighter went off the platform. The fighters were clinging to each other, but the next thing this fighter knows is that he's out of the stage. The other fighter was like, what the heck is he doing? I'm sorry to say, guys, but you've reached the end of the video. Now, don't forget to mention in the comments section which one of them was your favorite moment that you found to be out of this world. If you admired our video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more sports and entertainment videos. We'll see you in the next one.